What's up everybody, Zero Ice here, and today we're playing some Halo Reach, and I'm gonna do some tips and some hints on doing the campaign on solo legendary. The beginning of this level, this is Winter Contingency. You actually don't have to stay in any of the cutscenes if you don't want to, or watch anything. You can just run all the way to the first conflict place. But I want to show you this little thing. If you run fast enough, you can actually see an elite placing the little beacon you're supposed to go to. I don't know if he's killable or not. I would have thought that one of those bullets would have killed him after his shield broke, but you know, whatever. This is after all the cutscenes and stuff when they tell you to run, and you can see the skirmisher jumping off of the roof up there. As soon as you make around this turn, there's going to be a skirmisher on the roof, and when you kill him, it starts the whole event thing. Skirmishers, jackals, grunts, they all spawned, and as you see, a lot of them run on the floor underneath you, and the NPCs tell you they're on the first floor, let's go get them, but I advise you to not do that. Kill everything outside first so that it doesn't go underneath, and you have all of these units down there shooting and throwing grenades at you, because the grunts love to throw grenades in Legendary. So kill everything you can out here. After you kill that last grunt, I still say you should wait up here because another spirit comes down as a dropship. I didn't do that, and actually almost kills me because I get stuck on all of the Noble Team NPCs. That's a big problem I've noticed in Solo Legendary, is they get in your fucking way a lot. So here's that second dropship of enemies that I should have waited for but didn't. Luckily I was able to pick them all off, most of them with one bullet headshots. As you saw there with a pistol, I shot him in the chest and made him stop running. That's important to know. If an enemy is running sideways and you can shoot them somewhere towards the front of their body, it makes them stop running. And it usually makes them lift their head for an easy headshot on grunts, or if anything, it just makes them stop running away from you so you can get the easy kill before they run away and either kill you with something else at long range. Another thing is know the range of your weapons. Pistols are nice and they can get the one-shot headshot on grunts and jackals and skirmishers, but they're really not effective at medium to long range. AR is really not effective either, but pistol ammo is nice to keep for the one headshot. So if you can kill something at medium range, use your AR if you have it, or some other kind of automatic assault rifle, and it'll help you in the end, because the pistol is nice to use in almost any situation. I usually would always keep one, or try to. Grenade placement is important. As you can tell, in Legendary, all the enemies dive out of the way, any enemy it is. So, if you have one grenade, try and shoot to make them dive, and then throw the grenade where they're diving to, or throw a grenade and then throw another grenade where they died. Basically use one as a decoy. You're down an extra grenade, but you know, you could pull off a really nice triple or overkill. It could be life-saving. Fucking George is in the way. Pro tip, Legendary, always carry around a plasma rifle, or plasma pistol rather. Always carry it around. It is a two-shot on elites. You charge it, fire it, pistol or DMR to the head, and there you go. You just took a 4-minute battle, sometimes, down to 10 seconds. So this is after the next little checkpoint, right before you get to position Alpha when you go down the hill. Use the cover here. I wouldn't go up any farther than this unless you have to. As you can see, I have the pistol with quite a bit of bullets in it, and a green gun that I'm going to fully charge up and use, and either let me get the kill or let my teammates get the kill. One thing you must know is Legendary is not for high points. It's to wait and get through and use your opportunities in your cover. It's not there to get high scores. So with that in mind, use all your guns that you have, use your cover, and let your NPCs get kills or stand behind them. Quite a few of them armor lock, you can use them as human shields. So do that. And like I said, with the green gun and with the NPCs and the pistol, it turns this whole fight that I've died many times on in the past down to a minute and a half, if that. There you go. Pick up a new green gun whenever you can. Highly advise it. I dropped my Magnum in exchange for a needler here. I wouldn't recommend that. I didn't even notice that the needle had no ammo in it, so it's gonna be balls right here. I edited out all of like the long transitions between buildings, because usually you only fight in buildings. There are enemies along the way sometimes, but they're usually only one or two, and you can probably figure those out for yourself. Now you see my needler's out. I make a decision to just run up and assassinate or beat down this guy because the gun outweighed the risks. So weigh those as much as you can. Here there's a couple of grunts and an elite. We'll have to charge plasma pistol. The elite should be absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Just be forewarned that the building that I'm in, as you keep going around, there are more grunts and stuff in there. In fact, there's one to the left right now. Probably shouldn't run up like I did right here until you've killed them, because if I get a lucky grenade double kill here, that if I wouldn't have, I'd probably be dead. There's also health behind you in the little corridor right when you first walk in. So if you're like me and you got a little damage to you, go ahead and pick that up. Usually in every building that there's an encounter on, this one and the next one and the final one, there's health somewhere in there. So always make sure you pick it up. This is the next little area. You can either come from 3 different ways to this position, but they all converge on this little 4 spawn of grunts. So take out as many as you can. You can shoot the Moa if you want to get your achievement. Now this is about 6 grunts and an elite, depending on how many you kill right here. So watch out for the grenades. Also, the 2 grunts that spawn up there with the elite, if you kill the elite first, they turn into suicide grunts. That happens to me and I don't pay attention and it almost kills me. So be mindful of that usually if grunts are with elites, if you kill the elite first, they turn into suicides. And be mindful of your surroundings. That should have killed me. I got really, really, really lucky. So grenades still blow up apparently once they die. And I'd already killed the elite, and I knew there was only 1 or 2 grunts up here, so I just came up and assassinated that guy. I really don't recommend doing a whole lot of meleeing in the campaign, because elites will kill you with you even if you have a full shield. So don't, 95% of the time, I will never suggest going and meleeing an elite, or most things, because you never know where those little fuckers are. And this is right either before or after checkpoint Bravo, I'm not sure. Right on the outside of this is a DMR. Very, very handy. My suggestion is to stand back in the walkway or in the opening of the building and don't go press up any farther, because the spirit will kill you in 2 hits. I took 1 right there, all the shields, and down to 2 bars of health. So stay back here because you can just scrape to the left and the right for the spirit and the other enemies and not even worry about it. And let your teammates be a human shield for you in the beginning, and also let them get some kills. Like I said, you're not here for points, you're just here to survive. Not quite sure what I'm doing, but I wouldn't suggest doing that. I was trying something different, trying a different vantage point for this playthrough. So I came up here and hid behind this rock while the second spirit drops. Second spirit drops 9 or 10 grunts and 2 elites, usually an orange and a white one. A lot of times, you can't shoot that gun by the way, that's why I was testing. A lot of times the white one takes 2 fully charged plasma pistol shots to make his shield go down. This one it doesn't, but I've had a couple of times where it has taken 2 shots to make him go down. So I just sat back here behind everything and picked off some grunts, and here comes the second spirit to drop the other elite and a bunch more grunts off. Peeked my head around and almost got headshot, which would have killed me. So be careful where you peek your head around. That's the last of the spawns. Just a few grunts and the 2 elites. So just clean those off. Stay in cover. Stay behind your teammates. Here I think I decided I'd killed enough of the grunts that I was going to push forward and just go for the 2 elites. While the rest of the noble team cleans up the grunts. And there's the last grunt. So once this happens, I recommend it every time you go through a checkpoint or a big push, you always go around and you loot. Get your grenades, get plasma pistols, everything like that. So here's checkpoint Bravo. As soon as you get off, throw a grenade, and then run into here. As soon as you come around the corner, throw a grenade. Those formations of enemies will always be the same, and as long as you don't fire, they will always move in the same direction and patterns. So if you chuck a grenade right as you get off, run into the building, and you throw another grenade, you will kill all those jackals and get an overkill or kill-tacular almost every time, because they'll always be there. And my recommendation for this part is to just stay in this room. Never leave that door. I leave it once, I think, to go get another plasma pistol, but that was pretty stupid because once you go through the door behind you, you don't get to keep any of your guns. And I never used it once I re-got it. So stay in this room, pick people off as you can, let your teammates do it. It's timer based, not kill based. So you just gotta wait it out. You could really just go sit in there and go grab a cup of coffee if you wanted to. Or a beer, whatever you prefer. So I just want to point out that this is the first time I've done really, I guess, any tips or help walkthrough videos type things. Splinter Cell ones I didn't really do a whole lot for, so I don't really count those. If you like these, if you want to see more, if you want more information, less information, I don't usually ask for it, but really the like button is all I have, or dislike button is all I have to go by, because comments don't really help too much. Most people don't like to relate comments to the actual video. So, I mean, if you want to see more of these, if you want me to do the entire Legendary campaign, go ahead and hit the like button. If you don't want me to do them anymore and you think these are terrible, hit the dislike button. You know, if you want to leave a comment, feel free. But really the like button is all I have to go by to know whether or not you guys want more of these. So go ahead and hit what you feel like it deserves. If it's positive, I'll keep doing more. If it's negative, I don't know what I'll do. I guess I'll stop and I'll get to save 20 hours of my life, because these take a long time to do. So this last little part, right after the cutscene, you spawn directly to your right is a DMR spawn. I recommend dropping your AR and keeping your pistol in your DMR. Right as you go down the ramp a little bit, all the enemies spawn. I strafe to the right and let the elite hit George. He almost always goes for George if you let him go forward. And then my best case is just huck grenades. Pick up a few more that you got. Go ahead and try and find a plasma pistol, because you are going to need it. So DMR plasma pistol. Pro tip for the jackals, if you shoot them in or around the little slot where their gun comes out, they always stand up, and it's an inch of screen movement to go from where that is to the top right corner to hit their head. So you barely have to move to hit them in the hand and hit them in the head for a headshot, and it's an easy quick fix to kill them. Or you can stick them. That's fun too. And that grunt just owned me on a melee. If you jump off of this ramp and to the left of that little corridor, there is a bubble shield, a shotgun, and a health pack. You're right at the end of the level, and I wouldn't recommend going to do that. As you'll see in a second, after you kill these grunts, and you go down the hallway to the right here, an elite with a sword spawns. And it takes a shotgun, a melee, and another shotgun to kill him, and in that time, he's going to get one sword swing off on you. They lunge just as far as players do in multiplayer, and I don't know if you've seen some of the videos, but those are pretty fucking far. Sometimes this one also takes 2 plasma pistols to ruin a full shield. Luckily this one didn't. And once you kill him, that's the end of the level. Just run into this room and push the button. Hope you enjoy.